going to do like a travel vlog a little bit. Right now, I'm not going to be talking too long because clearly I'm driving. And I have a stand, so I'm still looking at the road. But I just want to mention I am on my way to my vacation, and yes, the hair is extremely natural. I have a black dress on, and yeah, so stay tuned for more information and where I'm going to be at and a little bit more of what's going on. But I just wanted to mention that I am already have gotten my mini vacation started, and yeah. Anyways, one thing I did want to mention though with the vlog or what's going on is I have my normal cat sitters watching the cats, and it was sad to say goodbye to the cats again because they hate that, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than stay focused, and I will see you soon. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So we are doing a mini travel vlog. So most of the weekend with me being out of town, I did not do much. It's been wonderful not having to do much, just being able to relax and just chill and just hang out with some family, friends, actually my best friend and her family. And yeah, so but today is gonna be the day where we really are gonna get this vlogging going, right? So I'm leaving right now downtown. I kind of want to give you a feel of that too, because that's one thing that's really nice about Michigan, and some smaller little areas. The downtowns are like little cute downtowns. And I'll show you that momentarily as well. But let me show you what the downtown looks like. It's like a cute little downtown area. See it? It's cute. So a lot of these places I have been to before. Actually, the place in the corner here, Honcho, really good. It's a nice Latin cuisine restaurant. There's a couple other restaurants I've been here too as well. This is just like a really cute little downtown. The Fed, which is on the other side, really cute. I just kind of want to give you a little feel of like the downtown. So I already came back to you because that was pretty much it. That was the downtown. So I wanted to just kind of show you what that was about. So, I'm at this town. It's a small town, and the reason why I stopped by for multiple reasons. I'm actually going to get lunch soon. I'm actually getting pretty hungry, but I'm at this town. It's called Paw Paw. It's halfway from Michigan to Chicago. Not Michigan, wow. Where I was staying at in Michigan to Chicago is literally the halfway point. But there's actually kind of some cool stuff here. There's a decent looking trail. And that's what you just saw a little bit there. There was a little bit of a side trail, like along some water. And now I'm on the opposite side of that. And it actually leads to a trail. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna walk on the trail or not because I'm actually getting super hungry. But there's a dam somewhere here, so we're gonna check it out though. So let's see what's up. This is a little bit of what we got going on here. It's nice and pretty. I kind of do want to go on the trail a little bit, so I'm going to check it out a little bit. See what we got going on. Alright, let's check it out. I believe this is the dam right here. I'm on the bridge right now. And then there's some other like rocks here, and then I was just on the other side earlier, so I was on the opposite side over there a little bit ago. I'll probably put an arrow there. So I'm on the bridge. I'm gonna see if I can try to get a better view though. It's really, really pretty. And there's some cattails there. I'm kind of in the middle of the state right now, so. Yeah, it's cute. And it's not so obvious there, but it's really cute. And I kind of like this because it leads to the trail, and the trail's a little bit more of like a traditional trail. I do not have the right shoes on for this though, to be honest. Oh, that's a dam. Okay, that is cool. Love a nice waterfall. It's very pretty. I should have changed my trail shoes, but I'm not going to be out here too long. I can't imagine being out too long. I do not have the right shoes on for this. I don't even have gym shoes on. I just have like my regular, just walking shoes on. They're not even really walking shoes, just flats. So I'm definitely not dressed appropriately. That's cute. Definitely. Cattails are really, really pretty. Being in the city, you don't see this much of this, so that's kind of cool to see that and check that out. And this is kind of a trail. And yeah, this is just like in the middle of like this village. Because around here, when this is kind of a smaller town, they call it a village. I don't know what the nearest, I think this is like a city outside of them, or a village outside of Kalamazoo. So Kalamazoo is a pretty major-ish city for Michigan. So location-wise, I'm like outside of Kalamazoo. So I don't know, for those who are into like breweries and wineries, I would highly recommend this would be kind of a cute place to do a pit stop at, especially if you're like going to Kalamazoo for like breweries, because there's a ton of breweries by here. I am on an off day here because I'm here on a day when a lot of breweries are not open. You know, the thing. I'm not sure if that would have been as much of a thing where the hours would be kind of odd. But right now, a lot of the breweries are not open, along with a lot of the wineries, because I actually drove to another winery a little bit ago and it was not open, so I end up having a turnaround and going to the next destination, which is not a big deal. But I don't know, it just feels nice to get some nice fresh air, to get a quick walk in a little bit, and to rest my legs, because like I said, I've been kind of like on the road for about a little over 2 hours, and I'll be honest, anymore I do not like driving straight through if I don't have to. Even though I did drive straight through on the way here, it's not a preferred option anymore for me. I like to take breaks, and one thing that's beautiful about the state of Michigan, you can take breaks and there's plenty of cool things to check out, especially if you're someone who's really into nature. So this is kind of a little bit of the view. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. So yeah, and then when you look here, gas station's right there. So I'm not really that far away from the beaten path. So for those who are kind of a little bit iffy about exploring, this would be a good spot, because you can kind of just get a quick walk in, get some rest on your legs. And I'm one of those people, like I mentioned, if I don't like to drive in a car too long anymore, and I think it has to do with the fact that I don't drive as much anymore in general. And I get car sick kind of easily too, unfortunately. I make reasons and ways where I can just kind of, you know, take a little bit of a walking break, get the legs moving again, and then I'm gonna head on back, get a quick bite to eat, and also check out, think I have scheduled, we're gonna go to a brewery first, and then we're gonna go to a winery, I'm not going to do too much of the partaking for obvious reasons because I'm driving and I do still have to get back home. But I'm going to try to get some things I can actually take back. That's kind of more of the important thing. And I'm just hoping that either the brewery or winery has some food because that's actually a priority. I'm actually getting hungry. I only had eggs and coffee for breakfast, which is kind of a light breakfast for me. But I haven't been doing much past couple days, so I couldn't really justify having a huge breakfast either at the same time. So yeah. Anyway, I kind of wanted to show you what I have going on here. But on to the next destination. So we're gonna give it a go.
I did definitely
enjoy
going to the winery, but the very first pour she gave me was heavy. I was like, hey, you know we're in a driving town, right? I was just confused because I'm like, I have to drive still. So I only I took a couple sips. And I was like, yeah, you gotta go lighter on the pour, honey. Like, this ain't it. And what kills me is like, the person who was there definitely did see my ID and knew I was out of state. And I even said I was coming from out of town. So I don't know if she thought I was staying in town or what. But as soon as I, kind of politely said, hey, yo, the pours were a lot better. But I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of feedback of why that first pour was like, yo. The rest of them were not really.
So the tasting was a success. Clearly, because I know I'm going home, I did not partake too much. I just took like a couple sips of everything, just because, hello, I'm driving, And I did the first pour that the taster, the lady at the winery gave me. It was a heavy pour, and I was like, I had to kind of preface this like after the fact. I didn't think of it at the time because I didn't realize we were going to be pouring like heavy. And I was like, this doesn't mean I don't like the wine. I just can't drink all of what you're pouring to me. And she's like, I was just like, oh, I'm like, I have a drive. And she's like, how far a drive? And I was like, I'm going back home. She's like, oh. I'm like, yeah. This is like the halfway point home. I got 2+ hours to keep driving. I can't, And because with the tasting, you get to try 6 things, which is awesome if I wasn't leaving and I wasn't driving. Responsibility, right? Drinking responsibly. But with my sips, I was able to figure out the things I end up buying and was going to bring home. So I have a couple things I did buy. This. It is a red wine, and it was full body but still light, and it wasn't a lot of tannins. So if you're someone who suffers or has issues with getting wine headaches, especially from drinking red wine, it's starting to become more and more of a thing for me. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to have this. So this is one. Cheap plug, I guess, that they're giving. And then the other one that I'm going to go with here, that I kind of want to do like a twist on an old fashioned, like a fall version of it. And I don't know if I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this or give it to a friend who makes really, really good old fashions. And because gift or whatever, gift it to him, this. Because it's not only just a winery that I just went to, it's also a distillery. And this caramel apple whiskey, it was amazing. Amazing. And I just took like a couple of sips. I was like, this would do that. So anyway, I am now going to make my way. Okay, this is like, she also let me keep the list. So I'm going to probably post that list too. But so next, we're going to head on to the next location. And hopefully get some food because I did not eat. And then off to the next destination after that. So I honestly could have probably just walked from the location I was just at because it literally was like down the street. I'm now at the next location, which is Paw Paw Brewery. They have wine here too, but I don't need to do that. I am going to try a couple of their beers, and they also have food. Food's going to be the priority though. I'm going to get the food first and then try some drinks afterwards, and probably bring something back because that's kind of the plan, right? But yeah, we're off to the next deal. This is a nice mural that they have. It's kind of cool. Paw Paw Brewery.
So at this brewery, the flight also came in sixes. So I guess it's just 6 and 6. If I would have found another one, oh, I guess we've been in trouble. But I'm being another brewery or winery. But anyway, so I tried a little bit of everything, and I kind of wanted to. I did share this. I did not do this one as much as like what I did with the winery, mainly because, again, I mentioned food was a priority, but I'm also going to go ahead and share and hear the list of the different beers I tried. I will give you a heads up because I don't remember if I did videotape or mention which ones I ended up getting as a howler, because they do have a growler and a howler as the option. A howler is going to be a little bit smaller. I did not want a whole growler because oxidation and all that, the taste of the beer doesn't taste as good unless you're, a growler's better if you're having a party, you're sharing with a bunch of people. In my opinion. So, but the two that I ended up going with was like this ginger Jamaican ale, which was really, really good. And I think I actually tried something that I ended up going with another one that I didn't even try that wasn't even on the list. It was a Paw Paw IPA. Yeah, so one's going to be a surprise when I try it, and the other one I really, really liked and really enjoyed. And yeah, it's going to be a shame I can't get that one again because I am a sucker for good beer with ginger, and this ginger beer was really, really good. And in most cases, of course, you can just get beer with ginger that's non-alcoholic. But anyway, I do want to also share that the food for this particular brewery was amazing. So good. I had lobster balls, which is what you see in the picture, along with French fries and Brussels sprouts, which you can't go wrong with Brussels sprouts in general. So there you go.
Alright, last but not least, I'm going to do a quick little hike. So where I was at last was clearly a brewery, and I had some really, really good food, but it was so much food that, child, I have dinner tonight, so that's nice. But let me show you what this is going with this. I wish I had my bike with me, which next time, I think I might do a day trip in to Michigan another weekend, but I'll bring my bike. Let's look at this. This right here looks like an excellent bike path, and I have this document now, so I know exactly where to go. I'm walking it, but I would love either to run it or bike it, for sure. I definitely would bike or run it. And this is just right along Lake Michigan, but on the Michigan side of Lake Michigan, so pretty. And just in case you're not sure where I'm at, I'm in St. Joseph, Michigan, which is a really cute kind of like beach town right along Lake Michigan. And it's one of my favorite places I've been to a couple times throughout the summer. And not too far away from South Haven or Ben Harbor. It's kind of right in the middle there. And from Chicago, it's only 2 hours away. It's not even that far. But like, this thing goes just all the way down, I think, until you get to where you need to go. But look, this is the water. There's a little beach thing here. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna continue to walk down, and then this is like the houses are right by here. I don't even know how much those cost. And then like the railroad tracks are right there. It's super gorgeous. I'm in on the Michigan side of Lake Michigan for about, I think it's been a couple years, quite a few years actually. Pre-world changing events. Yeah. Anyway, pre-world changing events is last time I think I've been here. I haven't been to this particular town in a while. I think the last time I've been here, actually wasn't. Last time I've been over here was pre-me living in Chicago. And right now, this is even closer for me to get here. So I think I'm definitely in the future going to definitely make a day trip. Like, come here super early in the morning and make it a thing. So yeah, this is a bridge this came from. Super pretty, super gorgeous. Super pretty. So the path I was just on, it's just right there. I'm not sure if I could have just stayed on that path. It was going to eventually lead to the beach, but I got impatient and saw there was a little side way to cut and get in there right away. So I'm going to head on down and get on the beach. I have trail shoes on, so get a little sand in them. It's not the end of the world. They're kind of meant to get dirty and stuff anyway, so they're more meant for regular trails versus sand trails. But yeah, I have the right shoes on now because I knew exactly what I was doing. So I definitely wanted to visit my favorite part of Michigan before I head back completely home. I'm less than 2 hours away right now. It's probably about an hour, 40 minutes away, which isn't horrible. Yeah, then there's benches to kind of chill and, you know, get into if you want to type thing. It's pretty. Super gorgeous. There's like a little playground there. It's kind of cool. Just peaceful and quiet. I guess I kind of understand why I haven't been coming as much because I live right by a beach, so it doesn't quite hit quite the same, but still super gorgeous. See, isn't this gorgeous? I love it. One last time. This is where I just came from. I'm making my way back up. I'm not gonna stay here too long. I just kind of wanted to share one of my favorite joys I have. This is one of the things I used to do before I moved to Chicago, like the city. When I lived in the suburbs, I came to Michigan a lot more, like this part of Michigan. It's just really peaceful and chill and just kind of calms me down, like one just does. And I'm just kind of like reflecting, thinking, okay, 2 more hours, I'll go home, unpack, get my keys from my cat sitter, and then get my grocery list ready to go. Get my shots, allergy shots, and then get my massage, and that will conclude my nice fun long weekend. So yeah, interesting, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna head on back, so. Just a side note, I did figure out where the longer way would be to get to the beach. It actually would have been just as nice because the beach where it would have taken been right here. So it would have been just on the other side. And this beach is called Lions Beach Family Park. And this is a path I was just on. But it's just like the longer way. I just took like a serious shortcut. And looks like this path keeps going and you kind of just go through this way. I'm not gonna go that far per se. I'm not sure how long of a trail it is, but I think I am gonna like take a day trip here and bike here. I don't know. Seems like a really, really good road bike path to bike on and do something different. I might do that. Thinking maybe sometime in October before it gets too, you know, cool. Side note, it feels really, really good to walk off the food. Because I had quite a bit. I feel like I just had so much food. So what it was that I took a picture of was I had lobster balls. And they were ginormous. The picture looks so much smaller than what I actually got. And I didn't know what the size were of everything else. And then a nice side of fries. And I think the fries are going to taste much better when I warm them up. Because although I like them, for me they were a little bit on the greasy side. But they were good flavor. It's just a little bit in that side where you almost can taste the grease. So I'm definitely going to make adjustments to that by air frying them this evening when I warm them up. And then Brussels sprouts with bacon. Oh, for those who don't know, I think when I started this channel, it wasn't quite the same. But I actually have been trying to add meat back into my diet. And whenever I do go out of town, just in general, I actually go off my pescatarian diet anyway. So whether I was on my pescatarian diet or not, I was not going to be doing it this weekend either way. But I definitely feel full because I, switched things up. So just kind of wanted to give some background on that. But look at the houses though. Those houses are so cool looking. Yeah, for those who are in the Midwest area and you want somewhere cool to kind of go, but you don't feel like going heavy impact and you don't really want to run. Because I mean, this trail, I will run on this trail, but I also would bike on this trail. I just don't know how long of a trail it is to do that. If I biked, I would make it a thing where if this was a smaller trail, I would just find another biking trail and bike off that too. And make it where, you know, it's worth my time for the long drive. But anyway. Oh, and this is another way to get down to the... Okay. So what's nice about this path, I just noticed, is there are quite a few ways to get to the beach. So that's kind of cool. I went to the very first one I saw. But yeah, this is kind of how it looks. And where we started at when I started the video was the very end of it. And it is in a neighborhood. So I don't know how, if you're visiting, you might either want to have to park down here, or if you're lucky like I have, I came here during a kind of the off season and kind of an off day. So I wasn't parking in the neighborhood, wasn't that big of an issue. And also I knew I wasn't going to be here for very long. So I was like, okay, 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk, get in, get out, don't be annoying. pretty much the gist of what I got going on today. And it finally is getting warm. Because, as you can see, I have pants on. But when I left my location to get here, it was only 55 degrees, so I was dressed for that. But now it's a little bit warmer. I might actually switch out of this before I get back in my car. I have a dress that I could easily take the shirt off, put the dress over, because I just have a sports bra on, and then take the pants off once I have the dress on. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, and then hit the road, Jack. And I'll be home sooner rather than later. But yeah, just like that. It was a pretty easy walk. Didn't go too far, but I just wanted to. And I didn't vlog as much as I wanted to vlog this trip. I really just did a day trip, and now I know all. The good news is now I know I could literally do this other weekends where I just do a day trip somewhere cool and document it. I really just didn't have enough time to do a lot of vlogging. But I am gonna have another video besides this vlog, kind of like a story time, kind of a review of what I end up doing during my time off. And this is gonna be kind of my last little mini vacation until, I don't know, say Thanksgiving. And with that, that's going to be seeing family. So to me, that doesn't feel like a vacation. It definitely feels more like a time getting caught up in seeing family. But this part is just kind of cool. I love bridges. Also love lighthouses, and we got to and I love waterfalls. So we got all the things I wanted out of the way today. And from like a food perspective, I love Brussels sprouts, love lobster, and I love beer and wine. And I had coffee this morning, so yeah. I think I checked all the boxes today. Okay. Sorry. I kind of moved around a little bit because I had a bee that literally landed right on my arm. Anyway, that does conclude this. Anyway, that does conclude the mini travel vlog. I'm going to be heading home. Again, roughly only 2 hours, so not too bad. Anyways, I will see you next time.
Safe and hoping it will cave in and swallow